What is going on, guys? Jack95 Gamer here, and I'm back with episode 71 of my West Ham United Next Gen career mode, and we come with an absolute blockbuster in this episode here. Our first game in an absolute big one in the title race here. It is West Ham United versus Chelsea, first versus second, and a win here for West Ham will put them 8 points clear at the top of that table, and a win here for Chelsea will put them back on level points with West Ham. Actually, no, we'll put them 2 points behind West Ham. We've got the upper hand here though, and hopefully we can get a win here against our local London rivals and our title rivals. You think if West Ham would get to victory here, we've basically won the league. You know, I can't really see us slipping up with points being dropped, but we have to see how the game goes here. As Miranda picks up the ball here in the 6th minute, looks to play in Mario Balotelli. Balotelli takes the ball down, takes the shot, and that is safely into the hands of Peter Cech. Well, actually, he parries that away on that occasion. Oscar onto the ball now into Suso. Suso plays the ball in. Great bit of technical work there for Suso. He's a very underrated player. He plays into Balotelli, plays it back into Strootman with the first time shot, and the Dutch centre midfielder has just come in from January, looking to get his first goal for the club there, but unfortunately not coming on this occasion. Oscar, obviously the former Chelsea player now, lines up a shot. The Brazilian takes a shot from range, and that would have been an absolutely phenomenal goal if that would have went into the back of the net, but unfortunately it still remains at 0-0. Luke Shaw now, the young left back, puts the ball in looking for Suso. He misses his header, looks all the way back for Oscar, but it falls to Fabian Schär somehow. Schär plays into Miranda, and the young Belgian centre midfielder takes a shot, and an absolute thriller of a goal there finds itself into the back of the net, and the Hammers lead here 1-0 against Chelsea, and that means that we got one hand. Well, not one hand, but we've got an early advantage in this match. And, you know, obviously, we know what winning means in this one. It means an early advantage in the title race here. You know, we've already got that little bit of leverage here, but this would be major leverage if we could pick up somehow a victory in this game, you know, and that would be brilliant. I don't mean somehow like it's going to be impossible, but, you know, Chelsea are great sides, and, you know, they're going to be very up for it, and they're a very hard team to beat when they're up for it. De Bruyne picks up the ball here, takes his shot from range, but unfortunately that goes past the post. And again, another chance here for Ricardo Pereira. Pereira on the ball, puts the ball into Kevin De Bruyne in tons of space, and check that out for a showstopper of a finish there. That is just brilliant from the Belgian centre attacking midfielder there. Obviously ain't at Chelsea in real life anymore. He did move to Wolfsburg, and I think that was a big mistake because he is a great talent there. And check that out. He just took the ball out, set himself up, and just chipped over Courtois there. No chance for the Belgian goalkeeper, and he does score against his fellow countryman to make it 1-1. Free kick comes in here, and West Ham looking to hit Chelsea on the counter-attack, but Balotelli loses it out to Willian. It falls to Robert Lewandowski, who takes his shot, and that was just inches away from giving Chelsea the lead there. Unfortunately, the team from Stamford Bridge couldn't take the lead on this occasion. Here comes Balotelli now on the attack for West Ham. Great bit of play there from Balotelli as he cuts inside his man, takes his shot, and again Cech parries it out with a great save there. Great shot stop. Here comes Lewandowski being played through yet again here for Chelsea. He's held back by Junior Miranda. The referee has pulled it up there. He was through on goal, and unfortunately the referee is going to branch a red card there on that occasion. Junior Miranda gets sent off. The goal scorer for our first goal is off. Probably our man of the match here at the moment, and he's gone, and we're down to 10 men. Gutting there, but we need to hold on. 47 minutes in, Chelsea on the attack here with Ramirez. Great header there. Actually, I think that was actually Ricardo Pereira, but that was a great header there, and unfortunately for Chelsea, again, it hits Courtois. Again on the attack now, Kevin De Bruyne takes it. I'm speechless. I am speechless. What a goal that is from Kevin De Bruyne. That is just, you don't get no better than that. That is a phenomenal goal. Kevin De Bruyne, definitely the MVP here for Chelsea. Check this out. This goal is just crazy. Look at that. That is a crazy goal. Very well played there. 71 minutes in now. Balotelli looking to get West Ham back in it. He gets dispossessed. Ramirez onto the ball here. It was Ramirez that had that shot earlier on. Plays into De Bruyne in for his hat-trick, of course. De Bruyne plays it into Lewandowski. Doski with the shot. And oh my word, I thought it was 3-1 for a second there. And that really would have been game over on this occasion. Strootman picks up the ball. Plays it into the oncoming Lucas now. Lucas on the overlap. Looking to put that ball into the box. Looks for Suso. Somehow falls to Balotelli. You know, hung up in the air for a long time. And Balotelli, you know, obviously got the ability to get his head onto that and put the ball into the back of the net. 10 minutes left to go in this game. Well, actually, basically 9. And it is 2-2. West Ham left it all back up against all the odds being 10 men down. You know, we really would expect Chelsea to push on here and get the result, but unfortunately enough for them, they don't. And we hit them on the attack, and that's what we were about. 90th minute now. West Ham on the attack yet again. Ravel Morrison picks out Mario Balotelli's through on goal. Mario Balotelli, of course, it's surely going to be 3-2. Balotelli! Oh my word! Mario Balotelli misses the chance, and Morrison misses up the follow-up, and the game does unfortunately finish at 2-2. And the title race remains exactly the same here as both teams have an equal share of points and both walk away here with 1 point. Henry Lansbury drops into the office now and says, can we discuss wages, which I'm more than happy to do. Henry Lansbury is a great centre midfielder, and yeah, you know, he really is good. On 20 grand a week we offer him a 10 grand plus on that one. and we offer him an extra year on his 3-year deal, 3.5-year deal. So he's going to be an important first team player, and hopefully he does accept that. Tompkins declines a contract offer we did offer him, which I'm not really bothered about. You know, if he wants to decline that, let him. We do go into our first games here as Brazil manager in the international friendlies here, as we have one against Russia away from home. We'll see how the team does here as Russia take the lead in this one. Not very important, but basically my plans for Brazil is to turn them into a great side. You know, obviously had a poor World Cup in real life. Well, not a poor one. They did get into the semi-finals, but they had an easy run, in my opinion, and they would have been knocked out a lot earlier if they didn't come up against such easy teams. But you know, Russia do take the 2-0 lead here, rather guttingly. Coutinho gets a goal back, but unfortunately my first game in charge of Brazil will be a 2-1 defeat here, and that's not going to be a game that's going to get the fans on side here on this occasion. So that's disappointing, but you know, I need to come out here in this second game against Colombia and show them what I've got to offer. Henry Lansbury does accept the contract offer too also, but here's the team I'm going out with: Pato, Hulk, Lucas, Coutinho, Fernando, Hernandez, Felipe Luis, Adante, Juan Jesus, Dani Alves and Julio Cesar. Lucas starts, but only going to start for the first 45 minutes because I want to rest him when he comes back from his international break. Hence why Oscar isn't playing either, and Neymar is unfortunately injured for 3 months at the moment, so he won't be featuring in my Brazil plans anytime soon, which is gutting because obviously when I took on the Brazil job, the one player that did stick out in my mind would have been Neymar, so that is gutting, but nothing I can do on this occasion. Ecuador we have to play here, and you know it's going to be an interesting game here. The first 2 minutes, Lucas picks up the ball, crosses the ball in at the back post to Hulk. Hulk heads it, it falls all the way out to Fernando. Fernando heads it into Felipe Luis. Luis does really well to get that away from the defender, and he crosses the ball in from an impossible angle, falls to Pato, and he somehow squeezes that header over the goalkeeper and does make that 1-0 just 3 minutes into my home game on Brazil territory, and that will give the home fans something to definitely cheer about now. You give them a bit more pride. You know, it was an interesting game, I'm not going to lie, and we want to see how the team could bounce back from that Russia game. Obviously on our travels to Russia, it was a long trip back to Brazil, but I think you know it's going to be a good game for us. The Jesus picks up the ball here for Ecuador, not Ecuador. Where is it? It is Ecuador, ain't it? It is Ecuador I'm playing. I forgot the team I was playing there, and they do miss the chance there on that occasion, and then tragedy strikes. I believe it was Juan Jesus went down injured at 84 rated centre back, and he had to come off for Dante there, so that's disappointing, but hopefully he ain't out for too long because he definitely is part of my plans too. Referring back to my Inter Milan career mode, he was a great player. The Jesus gets a chance here for Ecuador yet again, but a great save there from Julio Cesar keeps him at bay. Here comes Hernandez now on the attack. Great overlapping players. Coutinho's in tons of space here. He's going to shoot from range. He takes his shot. That's a great save. But Lucas is there to counteract on that ball. And really poor goalkeeping from the keeper as he turns that into his own net there. And Brazil are 2-0 up on this occasion now. So that's going to be gutting from a Ecuador point of view. Look at that. You know, the keeper's got... You actually think that's match fixing because that is just diabolical goalkeeping. Are you even a goalkeeper, mate? Anyway, Lucas picks up the ball here for not West Ham, for Brazil. He's a West Ham player, but check that out for a bit of skill. Dribbles past the man too easily, and he does get his second of the game and put Brazil ahead by 3 now. 3 goals for Brazil, Ecuador no goals, and you know, I'll definitely put a bit more confidence in these home fans. You know, obviously, we weren't the best of starts we got off to in Russia, but we're back on home territory in Brazil, and we're showing what we are made of here. Hernandez picks up the ball here. He gets headed away all the way into Dani Alves' path. He's got something to prove here because Danilo is breathing down his neck for that first choice right back spot. Fernando with the header, and he hits the post there, and the defender clears it into the goalkeeper, and another shambolic display at the back. It results in another goal there. Poor play, and you know, hit into the goalkeeper. Nothing you can do about that. And you know, Pato tried claiming it, but Coutinho actually tried claiming it, but unfortunately not on this occasion. The game is now at 4-0. We go to the 60th minute here. We win a corner. Hernandez is going to take this one in, puts it into Alexander Pato, and of course Pato gets his second of the game to make it 5-0. Great play there from the young Brazilian striker. And you know, Neymar, who you know, at the end of the day, he's performing without Neymar. I'm hoping that we can have alternatives other than Neymar, because Neymar, he is a great player. You know, don't get me wrong, he's a brilliant player, but is he a player that can play up front with 3, with Hulk and Willian on the other side of him? I don't think so. I'm thinking maybe playing them Pato as a striker and putting Willian on the right and putting Neymar on the left, you know, on this occasion. But Hulk picks up the ball here. He's been really poor this game. Falls to Hernandez, he takes a shot. It's blocked, falls to Coutinho, blocked again, and the shot gets out of play eventually by Ecuador there on that occasion. That's what I was about to say there. But Fernando picks up the ball here for Brazil. Takes his shot from range, and that really should have been a goal there. You know, I really thought it would go in, but nevertheless, that is how the game would finish. We do walk out with a big 5-0 win, and I do get my first win as the Brazil manager out of our second game. So the only things that we'll be looking up now from that result for Brazil. But anyway, as you can see, Jesus is out for 4 weeks. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the episode. That's going to be it from me. We're going to leave you with the squad report. If you did enjoy the episode, please make sure you hit that like rating. If we hit 7 likes, that would be absolutely brilliant. And thank you for showing your support on this series. If you really did enjoy this video and you're a newcomer here, you're new to the channel, then click that icon in the top corner of the video and subscribe to my channel, as it will give you notifications when my next video is out, so you don't miss any content. As always, guys, have a really nice day, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.